What does your body need? Let's see what we got for you. So your body needs Queen Nandi. Isn't she majestic? And she has her little baby. Queen Nandi. Queen Nandi is number 35 in the deck. Okay, so she has a shield that's sitting next to her throne. And she is holding her heir, which I am, yeah, that's her heir. He has on a crown just like she does of the feathers. I feel a lot of earth energy in this. Let's see what Queen Nandi has for you. She is number 35 in the deck. 5 and 3 are 8. I told you about those new beginnings. Um, we're in a season of new beginnings, y'all. And so this means that during some of this, you got to let some things go. You got to let some things go. You do. So Queen Nandi is the goddess of intuition, and she hails from Zulu. Her temple is queens, and her element is fire. That fire is that in the tarot deck, fire is wands, I believe, which is your creating energy. Yeah, it's wands. It's fire, and that's that creating. So for your body, your body is the vessel of action. And this is where you're going to use that fire energy to create. Let's see what the goddess has for you. You already know. You already know. You already know. So take a deep breath and surrender to what you know to be true. You already know. That's your intuition. That's your intuition. You already know. Trust your inner wisdom and guidance. Now, what did we talk about with Aunt Nancy? Here we go. 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 Okay, let's go back to Aunt Nancy. Let's go back to Aunt Nancy for a second. Because what was the biggest thing that in the message from Aunt Nancy? Because of the betrayal, you're going to have problems or difficulties in what? Trusting. And not just trusting others, trusting self. You got to trust your spirit. You got to trust God. Okay? So, the first thing that this tells you for you to move forward and you to create this new energy, this new beginning, is you have to trust in their inner wisdom. That's your discernment, which is what we said in Aunt Nancy too, for your mind. You're going to come out of this mind because the mind can be deceiving, these negative thoughts. And we're going to go into the seat of your discernment and trust your inner wisdom and the guidance that God is giving you. That's where you get your answers. Now tell me, what is your guidance telling you? This is where you're sitting with your shadow energy. Like I said, I had to sit with this. When I discovered the things that I discovered, I had to sit with it, and I had to sit with it with God and in my discernment and in my inner wisdom. And it's like, okay, Lord, what was this really all about? And I want you to do something for me. I want you to put your hands over your third eye. Okay? Put your hands. This is up here on your forehead where your third eye is. Put your hands on the center of your forehead. And I want you to do this. I want you to ask, if I knew the answer, what would it be? Yes, Nicole. You're asking God, if I really knew the answer to why this happened, what would it be? Hurt people hurt people. And you're probably hurt too. You're sitting in a lot of hurt yourself. And because you're sitting in this hurt, guess what? You're hurting self. Hurt people hurt others and self. It's called self sabotage when you hurt yourself. After you do that, I want you to then follow whatever your instincts tell you. Follow that inner wisdom. And you're going to find the answers to why this betrayal happened. What do you need to learn from this? This is the process for why God has you in this moment. What do you need to learn? The Creator and your ancestors connect with you through your intuition, your third eye, your spirit. So you need to trust your internal GPS. You remember the story of Job. Was Job betrayed? So Job had to trust his inner guidance. Oh, I know the Lord, though. I know the Lord, and I know what he's going to do and not do for me. So in the moment when all this calamity came into his life, he couldn't look at what it was. Okay, yeah, I see Aunt Nancy. She got spider legs. I'm scared. Who is she and why is she here? Do you believe that he was saying the same things? Yeah. He trusted in that inner wisdom and that guidance because God is never going to lead you astray. So the nudges, the signs, the coincidences that are not coincidences are divine guidance. And it's because I followed the trail, the divine trail. It's the reason why I found out the truth that I needed to know so that I could move out of that energy and move forward into my new beginning. That's it, Lord. So slow down. I want you to go for a walking meditation. I do this a lot. I just go out and walk in nature, and it is so refreshing. It's going to clear your mind. You're going to get recharged. You're going to get regrounded, and you can really hear the inner without the noise and the chatter of other people. Okay? And be present in nature and pay attention. Because being present allows you to feel, hear. Okay. Being present allows you to feel, hear, see, and sense. Hear and sense your guidance. Being present allows you to feel, hear, see, and sense your guidance. You got to get in tune. Okay, this is what you got to do with your body. You got to get your body in tune with the spirit and with nature so you can see, feel, hear, and sense your divine guidance. Goddess's declaration to you is I am knowing. This is another I am statement. Another I am affirmation. I am knowing. Okay? I am knowing. You are not in the dark anymore. You are not sitting with Aunt Nancy anymore. Okay? I am knowing. I am